All you do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real mode.
well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a true name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth. Agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah.
This is not about freedom. I'll use my power to get them out of the way. Come on. I got hairy legs.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 19 hundo and 8 to 3 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and Leslaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you be.
Fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Y'all. What's going on, fam? How are we doing today? Happy Sunday Funday. Welcome to the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funday Q and anus. So you can start dropping some questions in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. That's hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. I repeat, that's hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. APS, the Sunday Funday Q and anus. America, baby. We are all decked out. Let's fucking go. Let's get some good questions. You could drop them down below. What's going on, Elif, Tyler, Kim, Aaliyah? What up, bish? Dawn, Jeremy, Jessica, Derek, Thorson. The intro always gets me lit. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Says Derek. You right, baby. The intro gets me lit. It's just it fucking just gets those nips just like diamonds. Okay, so how are we doing? We got a nut to bust. We got a great episode today. If you're brand new to the show, if you're brand new to the podcast, make sure that you are checking it out everywhere. It's www.thedailyswole.com for all the links. We are live on every single platform you could possibly imagine. And of course, you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere and everywhere you like to bang your ear holes. Make sure you leave a 5-star review. Of course, leave those reviews, fam, over there on Apple Podcast. It helps a ton, and it helps a lot of people. Just so you know, the algorithms with the iPod things, the podcast things, if you leave a review, Apple is more likely to suggest it, to say, hey, you like fitness stuff? Hey, you like nips? Hey, you like nuts on chin? You'll probably like this man cast, right? You'll probably like this guy. You like bearded lunatics? You'll probably like this podcast. You're not making this easy on me, boy. You like psychopaths? You'll probably like this. You'll probably like the show. You like falcons? You like nuts? You like nuts busting? You'll probably like the Daily Swole podcast. All right. Probably attract a strange crowd, but if you haven't yet left a review, do so. And of course, SwoleNormousX.com for all the amazing action over there. We got some special offers. We got some cool stuff going down. Let's bust this nut open. Let's get this party started. And then we'll talk about a couple of the things we have going on for the next day or two and some of the trending shit. Drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? You could also start dropping your questions down below with the hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Let's summon the Falcon and get today's episode underway. me, Falcon. Yes, there you are, Falcon. Put some respect on the beach. What'd you smash today? Drop in the comments down below.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Look at that Swole variant, and of course, Leo drinking like a raging alcoholic, as if we had any doubt. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much for, thank you for the toast. I hope that's bone broth, but I have my doubts. Let's see here. Rob, yo fam, rest day today. Where's this rest muscle and how do you train it? Yow. What the fuck is a rest muscle? Yow. That's fucking bullshit. Come on, rest day. Come on, get some active recovery in there, Rob. Get some yoga in there or something. Come on, fam-wise. Hashtag Swole variant. For a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. Okay, start your questions, drop in the comments down below. Remember, beaches, you sexy beaches. If you're not a sexy beach, well, I think you are. We got some t-shirts. Fam, we got some fucking t-shirts.
Get your sassy t-shirts.
Now, over there at papaswolio.com, you have all the gear. You could see right here, Bart is very nicely showing them off to all of you. Some of those smashing designs we have at papaswolio.com. We got Papaswolio 2024. That's right. I'm going to win. Write me into the ticket. I will win. Sweeping, taking over the country on the Swole platform. The Swole variant, taint length matters. Go to the fucking gym. All the GTTFG apparel over there at papaswolio.com. So make sure you are checking that out today and get 10% off your order, dropping in the checkout code DAILYSWOLE, all one word for 10% off. Now you can see here, we got Swolcrates, we got the Drive Mulgany, we got cell cases, we got cups, we got stickers, we have hats, we have dad hats, we have the fitted hats, we got the snow hats, you got the caps, like the knit caps. So those of you that are in colder temperatures, you can put one of those little beanies on. I can't believe I forgot the term beanie for a second. We have hoodies, we have crop hoodies, we have crop tops, lots of stuff. Go and jump on that now because some of the styles are going out of stock, especially crop tops are usually going in and out really fast just because a lot of you ladies love crop tops. So use code DAILYSWOLE for 10% off. And remember, if you are a member, all memberships get 20% off. So when you join the fam over at SwoleNormousX.com, you get 20% off. When you log in your homepage, right there at the top, you'll see your special code for 20% off. Shh, can't say it here. But if you're not a member, use code DAILYSWOLE for 10% off because that's still awesome savings. And come on, get infected. Please just fucking do it now. Get infected. The Swole variant, get infected, spread it. Be a Swole variant super spreader over there. And reminder, tomorrow, well, here we go. Before we get into tomorrow's deal, make sure you check out the other podcasts. We have the Swolenormous Audio Experience, Swolenormous Procast, and the Red, White, and Swole podcast, all available wherever you're listening to this. And I'm dropping daily content on the Swolenormous Audio Experience as well. So make sure you're checking that out. Indeed, do not miss out on that and leave a review, of course, on those shows as well. But just like the Daily Swole, the audio experience is pretty much a daily show in addition to the daily. The daily is always daily, and the audio experience dropping a lot of knowledge cock nuggets every single day over there as well. It'll get you amped up. A little pre-workout on the way to the gym. And tomorrow, October 11th, we got our accountability meeting. So another round of applause for the Swole fam. Let's fucking do it.
The luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, October 11th, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So around this time, 10 a.m. Literally, it's like quarter after 10 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, accountability meeting live inside Swole TV exclusively for members. So tomorrow's episode 1984. Ooh, 1984. Oh, it's pretty much every single day. But tomorrow's episode will be private for members only. So if you never want to miss a single episode of your favorite show, then why miss a single episode of your favorite show? Fucking join the fam today and get access to all the private live streams, private roundtables where you can call in group calls with the fam. Tomorrow's episode, 10 a.m., is private for members. We'll see you there. New releases. It's going to be fire. Don't miss out on that, you sexy beaches. More gorillas. A little bit of America, too. Gratuitous America today. Gratuitous America. All right, we got questions from Instagram and the like, and if you have a question live, drop in the comments down below, and we'll get some questions. Matthew, take a first one here. Papa Swole, my wife has been crushing in the gym with me for a while now. I'm proud of her. Can she get some biceps and gorillas, please? Indeed. Yow. Yow. Everyone, drop some biceps and gorillas for Matt's wife of Matt, Mrs. Kite. Congratulations. Good for her. Good for her. Slap her across the tits and tell her Papa says, congratulations, keep crushing it. You don't have to do that. I'm not sure if she'll get upset at that, but sounds like she'll build that callus over time. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Huh?
I keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Tough crowd. Good for you, Matt. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that fucking awesome to have someone that you're with, your partner, your significant other, your SO, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? Fucking awesome. That's awesome. That you're crushing it together. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. Hey, Dawn ordered my Swole variant shirt. Very good. Very good. Very nice. I hope you get fully infected. All right, let's see. Nathan, Papa Swolio smashed arms mass today. Very good. Stupid question. Not really. Are the Swole Vengers ever going to assemble again? I don't think so, but you never know what the future might bring. No plans. No plans. Papa's a meanie head. Don't forget, I'm a meanie head. Or so I hear. So I hear I'm a meanie head. So no, I haven't talked to anyone in a long time, but I hope they're all doing well. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. You wouldn't want to associate yourself with someone like Papa Swolio. He says naughty words and he has strong opinions. You wouldn't want to be associated with someone like that thinks for themselves. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you? We got here. There we go. All right. Tyler, with the Swole Fam Premium membership, do you get access to everything inside X? No, that's the unlimited memberships. Swole Fam Premium gets access to everything in the Swole Fam membership, as well as the Masterclass archive and the brand new Swole Studio. So it's an amazing upgrade because you get new classes that rotate every single week. And these latest classes in the Swole Studio are fucking fantastic. So for those of you that are thinking about upgrading your membership, again, now is the time if you have a Swole Fam membership, because that special offer for upgrading for that discount, because you're already an existing Swole Fam member, that is ending shortly. So if you're interested in going for your premium membership, that is in between the Swole Fam and the unlimited. So unlimited gives you unlimited. Premium gives you access to some rotating classes every single week inside the Swole Studio, plus the Masterclass archive. So it's a huge upgrade, and it gives a lot of people the opportunity to plug into and get a taste for what Unlimited has to offer. And it's a great upgrade because you get access to all the private groups and such. It's a excellent stepping stone. So if you're thinking about going Unlimited, but you're not sure and you really want to experience it, that will show you, and you'll want to upgrade. You'll want to go Unlimited. That's the best way to do it, just because you get access to everything. And we're adding so many new pieces of content, and the entire site is so integrated. The program vault, the workout archive, the master classes, it all works very, very synergistically together. And we're continuing to tie everything together and tie up loose ends and add more additional content. Tomorrow and some of the upcoming content we have in the next couple of weeks are going to be, as you know, the releases every single week have just been getting better and better. And of course, we have just a lot more integration coming. So it's very exciting. Matthew, what? I can't wear a crop top, Papa? I'm offended. If you wore a crop top, Matthew, I would be offended. Okay. I think everyone's eyes would be offended. No offense. Not that you don't look, not that you can't rock it. I just don't know if you should. All right. It's very Bill and Ted of you, right? Back when dudes used to be able to rock crop tops. Okay. What we got here? Masterclass Archive has a lot. It sure does. A lot. Has a lot of stuff. It's the shaft of Swolenormous. It's a shaft. Jay Sigmund on premium, and it's very worth it. Excellent. Thank you so much for the thank you. Workouts in Swole X are fire. Let's just keep on. Let's give a round of applause for Swole fam and the Swolenormous X. Little America again. Just hitting that button all day. It's just a good word, right? Premium sounds like you're getting everything, but premium and unlimited, it's like a gas station, right? You go for the premium gas, but then you go unlimited. It's like, or it says unlimited. No, what do you do? It's like a premium and ultimate or something, whatever. Unlimited is unlimited. Unlimited, you get everything. Makes sense, right? Unlimited means unlimited. You got it. You got sick fucking gains. Florida Sunshine, Papa Swole, have you ever tried cryotherapy? Received sessions for my birthday. A little skeptical, thanks. I have not done like when you get in the tank. I haven't done that actually. I do cold plunge a few times a day though. I have a cold plunge and I do that all the time. It's fucking awesome. So I'm assuming cryo is pretty fucking great too. I just never have done it personally. And I would think that doing it would need to be done. I feel like I would have to do it for a while and consistently to know whether or not it's making a difference. But I don't know if anyone else does it regularly. How often are you supposed to do that? If you do it, how often would you actually do that? But I haven't done it. Actually, I think Mama Swolio got me one of those Groupons or a special or something for a little gift one time, and I never used it. I forget. Oh, Julie, Papa live as I'm starting my weight training. Anyone else crushing it while watching the daily Mancast? Who's making some gains right now? Stop being a little beesh. Put some more weight on the bar. Do a couple more reps. There you go, Julie. Keep crushing it, girl. Hell yeah. Let's see. Holly, I've done every level, and they're all 1,000% worth it. Unlimited can be a little overwhelming with how much it blows your tits off, but isn't that the best part? It'll blow your nips off, but doesn't mean, look, you're not going to do everything. You can't do every workout in one day. It's just great having unlimited access to everything, and you can do a virtual trainer. You can mix it up. God, I love the sections inside Swolenormous X. I really feel like with the upcoming launch of Swolenormous Beauty, and with all those other aspects that we're developing, and with some of your requests and things that you're asking questions about, and some of the other pieces of content that we're building out, it's really, I never want to say it's complete because it's never complete. We're just going to keep on adding more stuff, but it's just it's so coherent, and it's just such a nice, like a spider web. It's such a nice mesh. Everything's overlapping. Everything's integrated. It just covers every aspect of any type of content I would ever want to create that can help you all fucking crush your shit. 7 pillars every fucking day. More gorillas. By the way, if you're just listening or first timer, make sure that you are heading over to swolenormousx.com because you will, and check the show notes, description down below as well if you're watching or listening, because if you haven't yet downloaded your copy of the 7 pillars, make sure you go and download that because you'll get up to speed with what we got going on and what we're doing inside Swolenormous X, inside the Swole fam. The 7 pillars will break it all down for you. If you're new, that's very important. That's where you start. You can download over there at papaswolio.com, swolenormousx.com. Let's see. Boo Sausage, in previous casts, you shit on the Temple of Doom. Why? Next, you will tell us Over the Top sucks. Justice for Short Round. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom is absolute dog shit. That woman needs to be thrown off a fucking cliff. Short Round is okay for a second or two, and he's really fucking annoying. It's just a terrible, terrible movie. It's just an awful movie. It's just terrible. You just don't give a shit. It's stupid. It's an awful movie. It's what's really impressive about the Indiana Jones. It's like every other movie. So this next one, I guess they're making Indiana Jones 5. I think based on how they make their movies, it's going to be fucking amazing. So number 1, right? Raiders of the Lost Ark was phenomenal. Temple of Doom sucked a huge dick. Last Crusade was epic. The Crystal Skull was fucking terrible. So the next one's going to be awesome. They do every other one. It's really amazing how famous and how much of a legendary trilogy Indiana Jones is, with the second movie just being horrific. It's really impressive how they saved it. If you watch them again, you go back, it's amazing how they came up with how they came back with the third one. Talk about saving that fucking franchise. Saved it. It's just amazing how you can. It just shows you don't have to win every single. You're batting batting 666 or something like that. What, 2 out of 3? 2 out of 3, and you have a legendary character, a legendary trilogy. I mean, the fourth one sucked. Half the movies fucking suck, and it's still awesome. The first and the third are that good that you can literally have 2 other movies that you can just ignore. It's like Rocky 5. It's like Rocky 5. You just ignore the 5th one, and then the first 4. I mean, you can count the other ones. I didn't see the latest one, and the other one was okay. But if you just take 1 through 4, it's fine. Rocky 5 was like, ooh, goddamn, that was terrible. It was terrible. I love how you're asking me, like, I can't believe you don't like the second one. You can't believe the second one sucks? I can easily believe it because I've seen it. It's horrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. All right, let's get some more questions. I think I might have missed a couple. Michelle, let's get some serious questions. Papa Swole, can you recommend alternatives to pull-ups doing the 90-day dash? I don't have a pull-up bar at home yet. I have lots of weights and resistance bands I can use. I have not been able to do a pull-up without some kind of assistance, working towards a personal goal to be able to do an unassisted pull-up, and would love any recommendations. Yeah, check out the masterclass section for how to do your first pull-up. Inverted rows are great. You could use a TRX or barbell, like on a squat rack. Just make sure you're going against the rack so you're not going to pull the bar off the actual, handles. Or you can put a couple plates on it there that the bar won't move. So TRX is great. Inverted rows are great on a squat rack or a Smith machine. You could also do them with parallettes, like with LeBaire, like the equalizer bars, or under 2 chairs, depending on your setup and how solid or risky it is. So inverted rows would be my recommendation. And do negatives there. Do like negatives for the inverted rows. That'll help you build that strength. And of course, inverted rows just gets more and more vertical. Of course, with an inverted row, the more horizontal you are, the more challenging it is. But it's not hitting the same angle as when you're more vertical, but doing those isometrics and negatives once you get that pull-up bar. So I'd recommend inverted rows. Inverted rows. It's been a while. Perhaps you're right. Yeah, all right. Go watch the first one. Just watch them in order. Even after the first one, you start watching the second one, the beginning, even the intro right at the beginning, it's awful. Like the beginning scene and the rest, it's just terrible. It's just an awful writing. Like, what the fuck happened? It's shocking how they go from the first one to the second one. It's so bad. And the third one's fucking amazing. These are standalone movies pretty much. Okay, let's see here. It's really bad. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Nielsen Kenneth, what's your opinion on grass-fed lamb and liver? Grass-fed lamb and liver, it's a good option. It's definitely a good option. Difficult to get grass-fed beef where I live. You can order online. I'm not sure where you're living, if it's your country, but there's nothing wrong. Grass-fed lamb is definitely a good option. It's definitely a good option. So I'm not really sure in terms of comparison with lamb liver versus beef liver, but I do know that I've had grass-fed lamb and it's good, and it's a good option, but you can order it. I'm not sure where you are located. And also you can get beef organ supplements too. So if you're unable to get fresh beef liver, for example, you can get the supplement, and then you can have your lamb beef. They call it lamb beef. You can have your grass-fed lamb, but you can also get it in a supplement too. So at least you're getting the nutrients from from grass-fed beef as well. Let's see here. Almost as bad as the alternate ending of Titanic. That's a tough one. What do you think? Alternate ending? No, if you're listening, no, there's no alternate that Titanic didn't like. An alternate ending. They all lived. No, there's an alternate ending. So if you saw the 1997 Cameron flick, of course, with Leo and all that, there is an alternate ending that they didn't use. Oh my God. It's so bad. I think Temple of Doom is worse than the alternate ending for Titanic. But here's the thing. With how big Titanic was, if they used this other ending, it would have been so bad. It was so bad. I don't know which one would have been a bigger failure. Because Titanic, there's no trilogy. Like the Indiana Jones, you saved it with the third one. So the second one was completely bad. I think the alternate ending to the Titanic might have been worse than the number 2. It would have done so much more damage to that like single movie. There's a reason. If you go watch that alternate ending, you'll realize, oh, well, that's why they didn't use it. Oh, God. All right. Blazinazin Blazinazone or Blazinazon or Blazin Asian. Oh, Blazin Asian. Blazin Asian? Stop Asian hate. Nice. There you go.
I am the danger.
Blazin Asian. That doesn't rhyme though. It's Blazin Asian. Blazin Asian. It's a different sound. All right. What are the recommendations, Papa Swolio, for eating healthy while on the road camping adventuring? Recommendations: grass-fed beef jerky. You can make your own, or you can get them at the store places. Recommendations on the road camping adventuring. I mean, camping, you could bring food and cook it. So it depends on what kind of camping. It really depends on the length of time, where you're going. Are you traveling a long distance? Are you flying somewhere? Are you driving somewhere and you're not? It depends. It really depends. And it depends on a lot of different things. It really does. Because if you're traveling somewhere, what do you eat when you're traveling? Are you flying or are you driving? If you're driving, bring a cooler. You're set. You're good. You could bring a cooler. You can bring a cooler and a hot plate, for example, and you're good to go. Or you have a kitchenette at a hotel that you're staying at, or the like. And you can say, if you go to a hotel and they don't have refrigerators, they need to provide you with a refrigerator. If you have medication, just say I have medication, I need a refrigerator for medication, and they'll put a fridge in your room. So road camping, adventuring, it really depends, but beef jerky or things of that nature are very effective. It depends on what the you can't really speak on a vague term, a vague concept like that. It depends on what you're doing and really because I'm just going to eat the same foods that I would normally eat. I would just bring it with me. So it depends on if you're flying, how long you're going, those types of things. Let's see. Scott Crawford. Welcome to the fam. Hey, Papa, just joined membership. Yay. But anyways, what vegetables do you recommend? Because I'm diabetic and I've been eating eggs, pork, beef, some chicken, tomatoes, apple, bananas, kiwi, strawberry. Okay, well, I would recommend looking into the elimination diet. In terms of vegetables, I personally don't recommend any. When you say foods I recommend you do an elimination diet and test and see what works best for you. Because a lot of people have autoimmune issues when it comes to vegetables. You might, in general, you're better off opting for beef. You're better off going for ruminant animals rather than monogastric animals like pork and chicken. Tomatoes are a nightshade, so you'd want to test tomatoes. Certain fruits like apples can cause some people issues. I think kiwis can cause some people issues as well. Berries are usually low impact in terms of autoimmune concerns, but check out the content inside the kitchen on the elimination diet and cross-check that with what you're doing. And, the elimination diet or what's in the nutrition jumpstart is just a general gauge, but I personally don't consume any grains. I don't do processed sugars. I don't do most dairy products. It really depends on your individual needs. So I don't eat veggies personally. Yeah, you listed some stuff. I answered this in the Telegram chat, by the way. Bell peppers are also nightshades. Cucumbers can cause a lot of problems. So you'd have to test these things. You have to test these foods. That's what the elimination diet does. I mean, this morning, for example, I had some raw beef liver and some raw beef heart with some salt on it. Have some coffee. Papa Swole had some too. So, I mean, in terms of what I recommend you test these things and see what works best for you. Mike, I can tell you, Scott, that when I ate beef, vegetables, and sweet potatoes, my A1C was perfect. Nice, Mike. Awesome. Yeah. So when it comes to what vegetables I recommend you test them, because I could say, hey, eat this vegetable, and that can really destroy your gut. Maybe you really have issues with broccoli, for example. Yeah. Make sure you get tested for the Swole variant too. Welcome to the fam, Scott. Welcome to the fam. There isn't a set answer. There isn't a set answer for that. Vegetables are very individualized. Just because over hundreds of millions of years, plants evolved to defend themselves chemically. So everyone's going to react differently to different foods of that nature. Very important to test. Jaden R. Henry, is there more people like you in the world? No, there's no one like Papa Swolio. No one. Like me? There's only one Papa Swolio. And there's only one Swole fam. So are there more people like you in the world? Like with similar? Obviously, the Swole fam. We think along the same vein, but there's only one of you, Jaden. There's only one Papa Swolio. But spread the Swole variant far and wide. We hope to open more people's minds to getting infected. Mariah Raya. Oh, shit.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Let's fucking go. Wow. Rip that one. That was a nice out. All right. What is your favorite protein snack? Rate that in the comments down below. Tell me that's not an 11. Fucking on the Swolter scale, the Swole Richter scale. What's your favorite protein snack? Steak. I like that. What's your favorite protein snack? Like a ribeye? Favorite protein snack? Food. Maybe some liver, I guess. I mean, I don't do protein snacks. I eat my food and I don't eat my food. Yeah, I don't do the snacking thing. Like I eat food or I don't eat food. I don't think of it as like snacking. It's like I eat. I'm hungry, I feed. If I'm not hungry, I don't feed. If I train hard, I feed after. I feed. Papa feeds. I don't eat. I feed. So protein snack. Protein. Give me more protein. Tyler, my groin. Sorry to hear about your groin. My groin is either in pain or sore. Well, you got to... Which one? From Friday's leg day, what can I do to reduce the pain? Hurts while I walk. Might not be a sore from what I feel. Dude, I never understand what you're asking. Is either in pain. How do I reduce the pain? Mobility, maybe a hot bath, something like that. Some Epsom salt, maybe an Epsom salt bath or something like that. Maybe like a warm pack or something to mobilize it, move it gently. Some yin yoga if you're not having issues or pain. Not sure what you did. Couldn't tell you. Is it pain or is it sore? Like what's going on? Did you strain something or what? What's going on? Not Batman's Robin. Papa Swolio, is there a benefit to doing a full elimination versus just eliminating a few at a time? Absolutely. Full elimination is always going to be the best. But I mentioned doing like a partial elimination just to allow some people to not be as intimidated for like, oh my God, I have to remove all these different foods. Yeah, but you need a control, right? With any scientific experiment, you have a control. You're going to have a better way to assess what foods work best for you. Like, so essentially when you're cutting out these foods, your body resensitizes, your body gets rid of and disbands essentially those antibodies and those defense mechanisms for allergies, or you start healing your leaky gut and you actually just reset your palate, you reset your immune system, you reset your body by eliminating these foods, these potential invaders, these potential inflammatory foods. So everyone's going to work a little bit differently. When you re-implement one food at a time, then you'll get a clear picture. Because let's say you remove 2 types of food, but you don't remove the other 15 that could be questionable. You add those other ones back in, you might be like, hey, I don't feel any different. Well, you never removed those other ones from your nutrition and you kept getting that low level inflammation. So it masked the testing for the ones you did remove. So it's always better to do a full one, but you can do a partial. You can do it step by step. But in my experience and my recommendation, if you do a partial, you don't just do a partial and add them back in. You do, let's say you remove 2 for a while and you just stick with that. And then you slowly trim away the rest until you're even keel, until you're kind of bare minimum elimination. And then you bring all of them back. So in my opinion, a partial should be done as a process to get to a full elimination, not like, hey, I removed dairy and then I added it back in. You're not going to get a full picture. You need to remove that and then remove more things along the way. So it's like a first step kind of thing. How'd that beef liver taste the second time? Aaliyah, you know, it was fucking pristine. It was prime, baby. It was prime. She's saying because that was such a nice belch that I tasted that liver. I didn't actually taste it, but you know, I wish I did. Scott, I eliminated milk, pasta, grains, whole grains. I just mostly eat fruit, eggs, and mostly pork with a little steak, and I'm loving it. Yeah, I would just recommend, I mean, you're better off. Look, across the board, you get less omega-6 and linoleic acid if you're eating beef over pork, but nothing like some real quality. If you're getting like pastured pork, that's definitely something that's important when it comes to pork. You want to get the highest quality possible. So you're better off in general, just from a nutrient standpoint, to opt more for beef. But yeah, once you start cutting out those foods and you add them back in, you're always testing, right? You're always testing. If you eat something that you normally eat, this just gets you more in tune with your body, with the elimination. Because let's say in a couple years, you're eating your same foods and all of a sudden you have like some weird reaction. You pay attention. You're like, huh, what's that? You're just always going to adjust and observe. There are going to be some foods that fuck your world up that you're just going to avoid, period. Sometimes you can dabble. And that's why the elimination diet and customizing your nutrition with the Swole fam, that's why it gives you that power. You don't have to follow this fucking menu and carry it around with you like, oh, I need half a cup of rice and I need 6 ounces of chicken breast and I'll have a half a cup of broccoli. It's like, fuck that shit. You need to know what foods work best for your body so that no matter where you are, you know what your body can work with. That's all it is. That's all it is. Papa Swolio, Tyler, I was doing those hip abduction. Oh, you're doing a hip abductor machine and might have done too much of it. Yeah. Well, if you don't really do those too much, yeah, you can get really fucking sore. Yep, that happens. Are you off coffee? Haven't noticed you having any. Wop, 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 wop. Literally drinking it right now. Literally. Hey, Angela, first attempt at bone broth today. Very nice.
Crucifixion. Good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
Very nice. Love bone broth. Love bone. I'm going to have some more bone marrow today. Oh my God. It felt so good. Yeah, my morning breakfast, sometimes I'll have a steak if I have cooked steak left over, but I just have like my organ meats in the morning. It's like a fucking jolt. It's a burst of energy. I love it. Man, everyone's looking for this hurry food. What's going on with you peeps? Nick C, 1967, Papa Solio, what's your go-to quick meal when you're in a hurry but need to refuel? I don't really have these situations anymore. Like I'm in a hurry, I'll just eat. I guess if I had to make something from scratch and I didn't have like a steak thawed or something like that, I'll make some eggs or something like that if I had to. I don't really create situations when I don't really, I'm thinking about it right now. I don't really have situations like this because I plan ahead. I'm not going to get stuck in a hurry and have to rush food. Either I'll have it ready or I will be fasting and just eating later. But here's my suggestion. So if you need to refuel, you want to get the most, this is why eating properly and eating quality food will get you around a lot of these issues. It's because you need to be getting the most nutrient dense foods. So for example, do you need to eat 20 ounces of fucking beef to get nutrients? Or can you have a few ounces of beef liver and then some eggs or something like that, or some beef heart? You get a lot of nutrient density. You don't necessarily need the excess of calories all the time just because you're getting nutrient dense food. So it depends on the context. Is it post-workout? Is it you're not going to be home for another 12 or 16 hours? It really depends. I mean, usually when I cook steak, if I'm cooking like in the afternoon, I'll cook 2 steaks and then I'll usually eat one and then I'll have one the next day or something like that. So I like cold steak, so having leftover is always good. Dallas Whelan, how do I work on shoulder flexibility for doing cleans? I had surgery 5 months ago. Probably not a good idea. Shoulder mobility for doing cleans. I mean, I'm curious as to why you're doing cleans, or I'm not sure what your rehab was like or what your mobility in general is like, but shoulder mobility more so than shoulder flexibility. So I would recommend practicing yoga, you can look into doing things like mace bell work if you're cleared for it. Also things like cobras, prone presses, standing band resisted prone press is essentially a prone press, but you're doing it with a resistance band from a standing position. You also want to do, did I say floor cobras? Yeah, posterior rotator cuff, middle and lower trapezius, dead hangs are fantastic. But all this, as long as you're cleared for exercise and you've done with your physical therapy. So it's a lot of mobility and strengthening and doing some posterior deltoid work, going through a full range of motion, doing like extreme abduction, even with a band or lying on your side on a bench is fantastic for getting that full range of motion under tension. That's what real mobility is putting tension on the muscles through a full range of motion. So you go very light and you take it through the full range, full stretch. That way you're getting that extra tension, all the ligaments and the tendons, and it'll help reinforce and bulletproof those joints. Let's see. Simon Peter Sutcliffe. Some very fancy names. My name is Simon Peter Sutcliffe. What's yours? Papa Swole, do you take any supplements? I've just started taking creatine. What are your thoughts? Well, my thoughts on creatine or my thoughts on supplements? I think most people focus on supplements without focusing on the proper fundamentals of their life and their lifestyle. People focus on supplements before they focus on sleep. People focus on supplements before they focus on food quality. People focus on supplements before they actually have a real solid training protocol. People focus on supplements while still infecting their lives and their minds and their surroundings with a shitty environment, shitty people. So people don't focus on the 7 pillars and they focus on supplements. So until you're getting all those, the supplements are really not even a concern from the start. However, if you were to jump into a supplement right away, I would recommend some grass-fed organ supplements. So general beef organs, beef liver, bone marrow, those things are very important. So I'd recommend doing those things. Creatine's harmless, but it's not going to make or break your fitness if you're not doing everything else properly. That's just like, you're going to get that kind of stuff in red meat, of course, in more concentration if you're doing a supplement, but that's not going to make or break your training. It's not going to supersede doing all the 7 pillars. So supplements can be beneficial, like magnesium and electrolytes and such. Magnesium oil spray is great, but until you're getting in those fundamentals. And those organ supplements are fundamentals. Those are pretty foundational nutrition for people that aren't going to be eating them fresh. Tyler, looking to increase my total calories from lifting heavy. Question, does your metabolic rate metabolism change over time? Yep, when you build more muscle mass, your metabolic rate will increase. So if you're lifting heavy and building more muscle and you're still trying to bulk, then you could be increasing your caloric intake. Let's see. Hans Holbrook, Papa Swole, what's your best advice for a teen lifter? I'm 15. Follow the 7 pillars. Download your free copy over there at swolenormousx.com. Make sure you're focusing on form. You are eating properly, sleeping well, and looking into things like beef organs and getting your nutrition locked in. So if you're 15 and you are ready to, if you're 15 and you can be patient and you can do things the right way, you're going to have an amazing long life of fitness. So you have plenty of time. Don't get sidetracked by TikTok and Instagram and kids taking like anabolics and SARMs when they're fucking 17 years old. Like, just that's my best. That's also some really good advice. Get the fuck off social media. Don't poison your brain with all that shit that you'll see. Make sure you're doing things the right way. Check out the 7 pillars to get a good foundation. At least expose yourself to those fundamentals before, because outside in the greater realm of the fitness industry, quote unquote, you're going to get submerged with tons of shit and garbage. Let's see. Yes, Inver. Hi, Papa Swole. I have noticed my veins in my hands pop out when I lift heavy dumbbells, ? Okay. You have increased intravenous pressure and your blood vessels are cooling themselves off and there's more, you're squeezing. There's just more physical pressure in your muscles, and that's normal to have your veins and vasodilation to increase blood flow and venous return. Interesting question. Jacob Abra, Jakobebra. Papa Swole, any tips for weight loss? Greetings from Germany. Jawohl. All right. Germany. Any tips for weight loss? Many. Focus on food quality. Download your free copy of the 7 Pillars. Check out my content on the elimination diet. That's really where you should start. Food quality. And everyone's like, oh my God, all he says is just go to swolenormousx.com. 7 Pillars. I'm not going to keep on answering the same question over and over again endlessly. Any tips for weight loss? It's so fucking vague. It's so vague. But that's why I say download the 7 Pillars, because the 7 Pillars are going to give you those fundamentals. And it's going to literally, what we do here and what the 7 Pillars are about, it's literally reinstalling your operating system. So you have a hardware, right? You have a computer. Your body is a computer. But you have some malware, right? You have Windows Millennium running on you have Windows ME running on your fucking computer, and it sucks, and it barely fucking works. It's the worst thing in human history. And what you have to do is really reprogram yourself. You need a fresh operating system. You need a fresh perspective. And it doesn't mean that you're going to do everything the same way I do it or the same way anyone does it. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't even think about doing things the same way. You can try different things, but you need to reapproach your nutrition and your fitness from the right standpoint. So you need to reset, start from scratch. It is super cool. I agree, Kim. I think it's super cool that Papa has teenagers following him and watching him. Yeah, I think it's great. I wish I had this information. Look, I'm 38. I wish I had this information when I was starting out lifting. I didn't have access to YouTube. Wasn't around. You didn't have the internet at this level, when I first started. So everything was really rough around the edges. You have a lot of access to amazing information. And the problem is there's so much information. And people are getting distracted by the loudest fucking shit. You're getting distracted by mainstream. You're getting distracted by the marketing. People get distracted, but all the real information's there. That's the thing. Amazing information is online. The internet is amazing. Social media is amazing. People just use it for dumb shit. You need to have discipline. You need to really be using these platforms. You need to be using them. You can't let them use you. So you have to really have an intent for how you utilize social media, how you use YouTube, or how you use all. That's why I listen to a lot of podcasts, because you don't go down a rabbit hole in the sense where you like get stuck on TikTok scrolling or on Instagram or on Twitter. You're just like, oh, you just get zoned in. You don't get that with a podcast. You're like, oh my God, I can't stop. I'm just listening. Right? You go and you listen or to an audiobook, and you can do other things, and you can learn while you're doing other things that don't take all your attention. So I can lift, and people are always asking me, Papa Swole, share your playlist. I'm not working out just going dun 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 dun. No, like, why would I use 3 hours out of my day just to listen to droning music? I'm listening. I'm learning stuff. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to conversations. I'm listening to content. I'm listening to books. And you might not want to lift with that, but if I'm lifting for 2 or 3 hours and I'm doing all this stuff, then that's a lot of time that I can use very wisely and very effectively. Daniel-san, bonsai, Daniel-san, bonsai. All right, we'll take a couple more questions. Questions live. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. A reminder for those of you that might just be joining here for the first time, join the FamWise today. Save up to 37% off. Fuck your resolutions. Memberships are here. Remember, you can use code FYR10, FYR10 for an extra $10 off. your unlimited membership. Now, this is for a limited time, so make sure you jump on that now. You get access to over 200 yoga classes, over 200 motherfucking yoga classes. We have full programs. We got the brand new in the workout archive, brand new Papa Swole's featured pump, current workouts I'm doing now. You got kids yoga, you got chair yoga, all the way up to level 3 vinyasa flows. We have everything that you can possibly imagine and more. You're never going to find as many yoga classes we have at any studio. You're not going to find the variety and the breadth of content anywhere that you will find inside Swolenormous X. We have everything you need for the elimination diet, for the nutrition jumpstart, thousands of recipes. And not only that, we're constantly expanding, constantly growing, and constantly developing the platform. So you're always getting new content every single week. And I think that's the most amazing part, is that it's not like, hey, here's a program, buy my program. No. We have multiple programs. They are customizable. They are expandable. You join and you get over a year and a half of organized training for you, whether you have no equipment or you have a full-blown gym. So everything that you need inside Swolenormous X, use code FYR10 for another $10 off your sign up. It's fucking legit like a fucking tit. Legit like a tit, right, Falcon? Indeed, Falcon. We'll take a couple more questions. We're about to wrap up here. So last chance at the live questions. We got a couple more from Instagram too. If you don't have any. Derek, ever try an inversion table? Thoughts? I have not personally done so. I am a huge fan of just hanging. I think inversion tables can have their benefits. I also think that humans are designed to hang vertically. So it doesn't mean that you can't do inversion. I would just be very careful progressing for that. But dead hangs are fantastic with your arms. That I have a lot of experience. I do it every day and I love it. Let's see here. Rihanna, Papa Swole, would it be bad to Swollen 7 on breaks and do a proper workout during my lunch hour? No, a Swollen 7 is just like a little 7-minute mobility. I guess depends on how many you're doing, but 7 minutes? No, do a little workout. That's fantastic. You might not want to do, let's say, a Swollen 7 dumbbell because you might have to warm up a little bit more. You might be just getting up out of a chair, but a Swollen 7 mobility or something like, yeah, I mean, that's what they're designed for. So whatever works best for you, try them. That's what they're there for, to give you that flexibility. And you could always repeat them. So if you have 14 minutes, you could do it 2 rounds. Yeah, dead hangs are great. So if you don't have access to an inversion table, you can try it. But of course, like anything else, you want to go really easy. You don't want to do like full inversion out of nowhere. If you have one of those like, what's it called? Like teeters or something like that. But I would recommend doing dead hangs. Have I thought about a house tour? Yeah, maybe at some point. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to fix up before we do the house tour. It's still kind of like half moved in. So yeah, at some point. Let's see. Jay, I'm either listening to the Daily Swole or I'm listening to other podcasts, and actually helps more to get lifts in if the podcast amps you on an emotional or personal level. Agreed. Yeah. Fucking fired up. Lila, Papa Swole, do you have any advice for someone with bulimia? Yeah. If you don't have access to quality professional help, the Swole fam's fantastic just for giving advice and being there. Accountability and a support system is very important. Your community is important. First thing I would look into is a regular meditation practice. If you're not a member, like we do have Brain Gains meditation. We have a sample in the Swole studio for premium members if you can't go unlimited, but a meditation practice is free. You could also just do that on your own. Proper mindfulness. A great book, Atomic Habits, can maybe help you navigate some personal scheduling that can maybe avoid some triggers, but it really depends on the individual and what is causing those issues and what type of bulimia, like what you're doing for purging. If it's like, there's different types of bulimia. So I'm not going to diagnose you, of course, but advice would be to get professional help. Also to surround yourself and focus on the 7 pillars. Again, I'll keep on coming back to the 7 pillars. Your community and your environment is so important. If you're surrounding yourself with really negative and toxic people, it's like, that's not going to help. So those types of things. Yeah, I'll do a gym tour. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do a gym tour until it's until it's done, until it's ready. Cause I need to put some flooring down and it's just a mess. It's just like a storage area right now, but my gym tour is pretty much outside, but I'll show you guys maybe in some pieces what I have. I got some great equipment. It's just, it's not done yet. Hey, thanks, Jeremy. Banged my ear holes with the Swolenormous audio experience at the gym the last few days. Love these old episodes. So much fantastic information. Hell yeah. Dropping more knowledge every day. There's some great stuff on the audio experience. Lots of good shit. Lots of good shit. Roads. Let's see. One more question. One more. Maybe one more. What does a typical day look like for you food wise? Today I had some raw liver and heart. This morning had a little coffee. Sometimes I'll eat earlier. I'll eat before the show and then I'll train after. So today I wanted to eat, but I didn't have any steak ready. I didn't feel like making eggs. So I decided to have just some organs and then doing the show. I'm going to train after. I did some mobility. I did train a little bit earlier in the day, but I decided to do the show first. I was going to do it later today, but decided to go for the morning show. I'd like to do it even maybe a little bit earlier, but I like to be outside as much as possible. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle doing it when I'm going to run right outside after this. So that's where we're wrapping up. And later on, I'll have some, maybe some raw honey, some dates, maybe some fruit, but I'll have steak, bone marrow, maybe some broth, maybe a sweet potato, maybe some bacon, eggs, depends, but usually it's just steak. Steaksy. I've been taking pictures. Avocado, love avocado. I've been taking pictures of my food and posting inside the Telegram chat. Maybe that's a section also, because the Telegram chat, you're gonna lose some of these questions, some of those posts. Maybe we'll have some of those pictures. Maybe we'll put them on a section, like on a page or something, on area, like Inside X, which should be like Papa Swole's plate. Ooh, I like that. Maybe in the kitchen, Papa Swole's plate, and just different pictures of my plates. What do you think? That's interesting, like literally what I'm eating, but I'll still post them in the Telegram chat. They just, you might miss them as you scroll through because the Telegram chat's lit. Sven, hey Papa, is there any plan to release the Go to the Fucking Gym merch without the fuck being censored? I don't think so, because it's the branding of it. That's why you put the little beard logo there, because everything's got to be branded. So I don't think it's necessary, but maybe I prefer the beard logo there. Always going to be new designs, but I wouldn't call that censored as much as branded. Martha Swolio. But yeah, we'll have new designs. We always drop new designs and new styles, and we got some new stuff. Coming. I'll tell you. We got some, I think that was actually launched. I think we weren't sure why the fuck your pink drink ones weren't getting approved. And I thought it was maybe because of the swearing, but I think it's just because of it turned out it was just because of the copyright. Oh no, I don't like censorship at all. So we'll probably have we'll have other designs too. Always. How should you cook your steak? Lightly. You shouldn't be burning your steak. A lot of people are like, where's the char? Where's the burn? Where's the black? You don't want to be eating carcinogens. You don't want to be just sucking down. Like, yeah. I personally, this is the way I cook it. You can cook it any way you want, but I do it lightly in beef tallow in a cast iron pan. So I'll have it on maybe like a medium heat. And I usually, have it with Celtic sea salt, and I, sear the edges, put the edges on first, and then flip it a few times, actually take it off for a couple minutes, and then put it back on. and it just comes out great. So I usually take it off a little bit on maybe a couple minutes on each side. I flip it pretty frequently and then take it off and then I put it back on, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's so good. Such a deep, rich flavor with the beef tallow. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about what oils to cook, you don't want to use vegetable oils. Don't use canola. Don't use olive oil. Don't be cooking with these fucking oils. Olive oil is better than other ones, monounsaturated, but you're better off ghee, even grass-fed butter, tallow. So much better. So much better. So much better. You're getting such better benefit. Beef tallow will change your life. No question about it. Let's see. I'm confused. What's your question? You have a question, Steve? Yeah, tallow's great. Tallow's fantastic. John, glad I bought those vintage shirts prior to the copyright nonsense. Those shirts are hysterical. They're awesome. We're going to have to just make them a little bit more unique. We'll make them a little bit more, just make them more branded. They'll be awesome. They're still going to be awesome, but we'll get a new design that's going to be off the charts. All right. So you saw the Swole variant, right? So obviously the Drive While Gaining is Drive While Gaining design's fucking fantastic. Same thing with the Swole variant. It's hard to say which one's like the best design because we have the fucking best apparel. Like that design's fucking amazing. By the way, the next design, you guys are going to lose your fucking mind. It's so good. It's so good. Not to mention the next one after that. So if you think the apparel is already great, we're just getting started. The next designs, upcoming designs are they're fire. They're fire. They're fire. All right, fam-wise, let's give away this fucking Swole card. Good questions today, fam. Good conversation. Good questions. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Remember, tomorrow we have our accountability meeting. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time inside Swole Enormous X, inside Swole TV. Make sure you are joining the Swole fam today. If you are not yet a member, you can get started for less than $5 and get access to all the private live streams. So SwoleEnormousX.com for all the details. And you will get access to Swole TV tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, October the 11th. Brand new releases. Going to be awesome. Don't miss out on that. So tomorrow's episode will be for members 1984. Do not miss out on your favorite man cast. Otherwise, I'll see you back here for Tainty Tuesday. But tomorrow's episode is going to be fire. Brand new releases as always. Let's see. On the way out, got a couple more questions. Is beef tallow harsh on the liver? No. Quite the opposite. No, it's not. No. Christopher, Papa Swole, I have binge eating episodes, but it's getting less and less as I lose weight. Any tips on how to get through that temptation? Environment, habits. The book Atomic Habits is fantastic. Your environment, like what binge eating episodes, like what's your trigger? Are you keeping garbage food in your house? Like that should not even be close to your environment. That should not be anywhere near your inner circle, so to speak. Creating good habits and those great systems and scheduling. So having little blocks of what you do, maybe every time you have this temptation, you do, it triggers different types, a different system, a different reward system, and making sure that you're avoiding rewarding with food. Meditation's fantastic. Also, this could still be certain aspects of its old habits. It's also could be certain nutrient imbalances. So make sure that you are, I'm not sure what your nutrition is like right now, but you're still fresh into this. So these habits die hard, which is why they're so powerful and so strong and so important. So meditation's fantastic. Making sure that your environment is locked in. All that stuff should be non-existent. So there's no temptation. Like there's no need for like, oh, I'm tempted. It's like, doesn't matter. It's not in you don't want to keep a bag of Oreos on the counter kind of thing. So a little bit more context is always needed, but just some initial thoughts. But those are all good ways to stack some new habits and stack some new routines. Ooh, that's a good one too. Just think, what would Papa say if he saw me eating this? Oh my goodness.
Go fuck yourself.
Maybe he would say that. All right, Swole variant time. Who is getting infected? Falcon, are we infecting someone today? Who's getting infected? All right, this is more a question, not Batman's Robin. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
He's a different kind of Robin. Okay, hashtag Swole variant. Very nice, not Batman's Robin. I don't even know how to say congratulations, not Batman's Robin. What would Papa Swolio say? What would Papa Swolio do? WWPD, PSD. All right, congratulations, not Batman's Robin. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swolecard 1983. In the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. That is fucking fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulations, not Batman's Robin.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
Oh, you would be, would you?
Come on, man.
What would Papa Swolio say card? I like that. What would Papa Swolio say? What would Papa Swolio say? What would he say? I have other ideas for that, by the way.
He's on fire! I am the danger.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
All right, then, leave! We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Shakalaka!
Because.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair.
Oh, look at Tessie's
come
tail.
back up again.
Tessie's tail is I know. I'll fix it. Oh, stop it. It's not virtue signaling. I gotta play with my dick. No hands. It's my dick. Very nice. All right, fam. Fantastic. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Go make some gains. Great questions. A great fucking time. That was fantastic. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God. Steve, Cerny, Matthew, Aaliyah, Dawn, Jen, everyone, Kim, thank you for being here. This was a great rip-roaring adventure, the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. Learn more about the Swole fam if you haven't yet joined tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time for the accountability meeting. I will see you there. And SwoleNormousX.com for all the downloads. Check the show notes and such down below. Leave a review if you haven't yet on Apple Podcast. Check out all the links at thedailyswole.com, thedailyswole.com for all those links. And See you tomorrow for 1984 Inside Swole TV. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swole, yo. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.